And here we are thinking that pool balls can't make a U-turn. As if ordinary push-ups weren't hard enough, he had to go and do water push-ups. Okay, that grandpa shouldn't be carrying a bowling ball that heavy with the… Damn! Guess experience is everything. And they say you need to be a professional football player to win $100,000.
She's got the chest pads going, but it's working for her. Congrats.
Laura Marino from France decided she's too cool for a conventional dive, so she did a handstand. Doing the split was the easy part. Backflips are hard, double backflips are harder. Double jet ski backflips? Impossible! Unless you're Lee Stone. While this girl is doing this, we're having trouble standing on one foot. Either this guy just got out of the Matrix, or he's the real-life Barry Allen. Wait, what in the world is she doing? How does she turn around like that? Meanwhile, at a basketball game, this girl was shooting an arrow with her feet. Was the hat flip planned alongside the front flip? This ice skater saw the previous video and went, "Challenge accepted." Rock skipping might not be one of the most thrilling sports out there, but that was until Dougie Isaacs threw a rock. He got the world record for the most skips with a record-breaking 88, and he cleared about 400 feet or 121.8 meters. Tesla Roadster can go from 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds. This thing can go from 0 to 3 million as soon as you turn on the engine. But we have to warn you, it's a short ride. Don't these shoes beat the whole point of becoming a cyclist in the first place? Like, do you really need to be drinking beef before the race? Call us crazy, but we think this guy just got another million slapped on his contract after this shot. And here you are thinking that you need an electric scooter. This dude managed to climb a 50-foot platform using nothing but an ordinary scooter. And then he finished it off with a couple of front flips. You would think that it's hard to walk on ice, but this dude found a loophole. He even scored one of the most epic trick shots in basketball history. One guy dropped his phone and all of the fans below got together and they helped the man get it back. This looks amazing, but what if in all of those hours of training they make just one mistake? Some people like to watch the game, others grab a soccer ball and they make their own game in the stalls. Call us crazy, but we think this kid is going to be taking Neymar's job in no time. He just needs to come of age, that's all. This might not be the most competitive sport of them all, but if you ask us, riding a unicycle on the edge of a handrail is an epic like-a-boss moment in our books. Wait a second, isn't rock climbing supposed to be vertical? Well, if it is, then what is this girl doing parallel to the ground? Don't get confused, that might look like a bowling ball, but it's really not. It's a mind-controlled drone that this guy uses to get a strike. Some have a hard time scoring, some have a hard time keeping all of that swag after scoring. You mean to tell us those things are real-life bowling balls? If you respect this, please smash that like button! This guy combined skating with bowling, and you have one of the coolest videos ever shot with a camera. On top of that, he even managed to get a strike. Natalia Zarkova from Ukraine managed to dive to a depth of 305 feet, and then she came back up without any oxygen. For us, the most interesting part of it all was to see how she began sinking effortlessly after crossing the buoyancy point. Have you ever wondered why they pay LeBron James exorbitant sums of money? Maybe it's because he can do this. And this is what a professional cheerleader can do during a competition. Hey, you're supposed to be working out, not showing off. Seriously, isn't it dangerous if your body can bend like that? We don't really know about this dude, but if you ask us, this is not a happy meal. It's a stuntman meal, and it's not a very popular option. It's part of the secret menu. We've seen some cool skaters so far, but this guy still deserves to be on this list. While we have normal diving, Norwegians have death diving. Here you have to jump from a high platform, pretend that you're going to do a belly flop, and then at the very last moment you have to tuck in your stomach and hit the water unharmed. 1, 2, 3, and what? Replay that! We want to see how they did it! If someone can explain to us how this is possible, then please do, because we're lost for freaking words. Like, it's not a split, it's not a front flip. What is it? This man managed to jump over an entire island using nothing but a waterboard and a parachute. The people on the beach probably thought he was using a jetpack. If you thought it's hard to climb a vertical wall, just ask this guy how to do it. Guess the spidey senses must help him out a lot. When you want to surf, but you don't live near the ocean. We see Bruce Lee and go, man, no other human on this earth will ever be able to do what he did. And this guy just says, challenge accepted. Hey, shouldn't that paraglider be coming down a little slower? Seriously, he could get injured. Damn! Guess he's also a wizard who can telekinetically control his body. Here's what the world champion in cycling can do with a bicycle. She even managed to do a trick shot while balancing the bike on one wheel. Get on a jet ski with this dude and you'll see what the inside of your stomach looks like in about 5.5 seconds after he cranks the gas. This is what a professional Taekwondo martial artist can do using nothing but his feet. Whoa, that's some nice rowing action for the upper back. Oh, never mind. Some people like to jump rope, some like to do tricks, but this guy pulled out the Book of Witchcraft and did this with the jumping rope. This is Cosmo the Cougar, and this time he cemented his reputation as one of the coolest mascots in the world. He managed to dunk a basket jumping from behind the three-point line. Of course, all of these guys helped him to do it. This would be one hell of a way to teach kids that riding a bike isn't as scary as they might think. But don't ever try this at home. This guy is a superhuman being that looks like an average Joe. Remember the skater girl in the blue dress? Well, this is where she will face the other champions. Isn't it normal to assume that this volleyball player will serve? Well, guess it's not. Okay, the guy on the floor is either the bravest or dumbest person in the world. All it takes is one little mishap and all of your future offspring would flash before your eyes. During an interview, Mike Tyson showed the world how good he was at darts. The man was blindfolded and struck the bullseye twice. People without a blindfold can't do that. Wait, was that a motorbike or a fighter jet? Yes! And this is what Swedish Olympic athletes do in their spare time. This guy can jump higher than his actual height. Man, this dude makes it seem so effortless, we thought we'd be able to do it. Doing a pull-up is hard enough, but this person looked at the bar and went, you know what, I bet I can make it a gazillion times harder. Watching this, you might think, oh wow, this is so cool, but we can't stop thinking about his cojones and what they're saying to him. We imagine it's something like this. Here's how you fly using a dirt bike. All you have to do is go to the Sahara, then find the tallest sand dune you can see, step on the gas pedal, and voila! This is a rare video of one coach with telekinetic powers. He can turn lights on and off at will, just by waving his hands. By winning the World Darts Championship, Fallon Sherlock became the first woman to win against a male competitor and become the world champion in darts. Thanks for watching, guys!